everybody, and welcome back to the WR Podcast. I'm Joey.
I'm Tommy.
And I'm Pops.
And guys, we're going to be talking about some wrestling news today.
Today we're going to get in some wrestling news, and also we're going to answer your questions this week.
That's right, answer your guys' questions that you guys send in. And you guys send in questions like crazy, but guys, we always try to keep up as much as we can.
Yeah, we try to keep up as much as we can.
But, we're a little pressed on time this week. So let's just go ahead and
We're just going to get right into it.
Let's just get right into it here.
You ready to hop on in there, Pops?
Let's go ahead.
I'm ready to get right into the questions, right into answering questions.
Go ahead. So, what do you want to talk about?
Well, let's go ahead and go with the little game.
Let's do the little game first.
Do you have it?
No, I don't.
I thought I sent it to you.
No, you didn't.
Well,
you didn't send it to me.
I have it. Okay.
Well, that's on your end.
All right.
Didn't send it to me, pal.
I thought I sent it to you, pal. All right. There we are. All right, Pops. This is a little game that I found on Facebook or Instagram. One of the two.
Yeah.
Instagram.
They didn't surprise me. There's a lot of shit on Facebook.
Well, anyway.
I don't call it Facebook. I call it fuckbook.
What this is you have to choose what contract you would sign. Okay.
Okay.
And there's 3 different contracts. Now you can only sign one. All right.
Okay.
You gotta listen to the clauses in the contract. Okay.
All right.
And you can find out which one you actually want to sign.
Okay.
All right. Let's go ahead and go with the first contract, which is the NXT contract. Okay, you'll be in NXT. Your length will be 2 years. You'll have to be in NXT for 2 years. You'll get $250,000, so $250,000.
Okay.
Your role in NXT, you'll be a main eventer.
Okay.
Okay. Your mentor is going to be the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Okay.
And you get a bonus, and your bonus is you're going to have a year-long run as the NXT champion.
Okay.
All right. There's your NXT contract.
All right.
Then you have your SmackDown contract. You'll be there for 1 year as your length. Your salary will be $750,000, so $750,000. Your role, you're going to be a low mid-card. Your mentor is going to be Stephanie McMahon. You have a bonus. Your bonus is going to be a guaranteed match at WrestleMania. Okay. So, big money.
It's going to be a blase 10-man tag.
Your lower mid-card. And then you got your Raw contract. You're going to be there for 1 year. Your salary is going to be $500,000, so $500,000. But your role is going to be an upper mid-carder. Your mentor, Triple H. And your bonus is you're going to get showcased every week on television. So there's your contracts. Which one would you want to sign? I already know mine right off the bat.
Well, I already know mine right off the bat, too. Alex, do you know yours?
I got mine right off the bat that I would shoot for.
Who wants to go first?
Who wants to go first?
Fuck, I will.
Go ahead, Pops.
NXT. I'm going to NXT.
Why? Explain why, though.
Well, because in NXT, I'll be trained properly. And by that right there, I'll have at least a decent run.
As the NXT champion?
Huh?
Even as the NXT champion?
Yes. I'll have at least a decent run.
And you're gonna be there with old ass Michaels with the Geritol tap haircut with the straw
As
hat.
long I don't care. I would just I would just do my run, and I would, I would be glad. Shawn Michaels is a prick. He always was. He probably is still today. But still, yet, who better else is to mentor a young talent coming in? You tell me.
All right. Do you have a problem with being in NXT for 2 years or making $250,000?
Yep.
You're good with it?
I'll be good with that.
All right. Well, I guess I'll go next.
Go ahead.
I'll sign with SmackDown.
You're signing with SmackDown?
I will sign for SmackDown for this reason. I'm getting that bread, man. I'm getting that $750,000. I'm only going to be there for 1 year, and I don't give a shit about Stephanie. I mean, maybe she could shake them tatas at me. That might give me a little something, but at least I have a guaranteed match on WrestleMania. And the reason why I didn't want to go to NXT is it's for 2 years, it's for way less money. And then when you go to Raw, it's also for less money. But I got to work more. I want to do the Kevin Nash. I want less dates and more money. So that's why I'm going to go to SmackDown. Tommy?
I'm going to SmackDown also.
You're going to SmackDown also?
Granted, it's fucking Hardy's.
Granted, it's fucking hard.
But the reason I'm taking SmackDown, one, more bread, less work.
There you go.
And one, I don't care about the Stephanie deal. Two, I get a match at WrestleMania.
Absolutely.
I don't give a damn if it's a blase 10-man tag like WrestleMania 10 that got postponed. At least I was on the card at WrestleMania. But
Absolutely.
I'm about to say SmackDown.
Smack it down.
Less dates, less work, easy money, the Conway.
The Conway.
Oh, I see. Yeah. You got Okay, you guys would rather go to Conway.
What way would you? And Pops likes to work for less money apparently.
No, I'd like to be properly trained and be around people that's properly trained when they would work.
No, you didn't.
Damn phone's piece of shit, guys. Anyway,
Yes.
what do we got?
Well, you want to go through the?
You want me to go through this real quick?
You want to go through the injury
Yes.
list?
All right, Pops. Everybody knows that we got the injury list in AEW, and it's stacked pretty high, right?
Well, that's because nobody been trained properly.
Well, there you go.
And you know you can't dig your scrotum every night.
We actually have an entire list here of people that are out, not only with injuries, but just out of AEW right now for either injuries or personal reasons. You want to go through this list real quick?
Yeah, let's go through the list.
Let's go through the list.
All right, and the injury list from AEW is Adam Cole, broken ankle, Bandito, wrist surgery, The Blade, lower back injury, Darby Allin, broken ankle, and he was hit by a bus, which we talked about on the last podcast. Dr. Britt Baker is out with back and neck injuries, even though we've seen her with DDP.
Yeah. Look like that neck's doing pretty good in that back.
You think some of these people just don't want to work?
Could be the case. I'm just saying.
Pops?
Maybe some of them are really hurt and they want to, and they don't want to fucking go back.
Jamie Hayter, shoulder injury. Julia Hart, shoulder injury. Jeff Hardy, broken nose and concussion, which was caused by fucking Sammy Guevara's stupid ass. Juice Robinson out with a back injury. Keith Lee an undisclosed injury, but he looked pretty.
He looked like pretty fine being that curled up to Mia Yim with the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
With his Cisco blonde hair ass.
Cisco blonde hair ass. Kota Ibushi complicated foot and ankle injury where he broke.
Which was his own fault.
Yeah, which was his own fault. He broke pretty much both of his fucking ankles.
How in the hell did he do that?
Mercedes Moné ankle injury, but she's gonna be returning. Mark Davis broken wrist. What, Pops?
How in the hell would a person? How in the hell can a person break both the fucking ankles?
Being fucking stupid, ignorant.
Well, that right there goes with half all friends roster. So what the fuck?
Miro shoulder and elbow injuries. MJF torn. Was that labrum? Ortiz torn pec. Paul. Didn't he?
Yeah. And a Goodwill ambassador.
And not a damn wrestler.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Pops, do you remember that?
Yeah. That's what he's supposed to do, but I guess Tony Khan wanted to put him in the ring. I don't know.
Powerhouse Hobbs knee injury. Ricky Starks undisclosed injury. Scorpio Sky undisclosed injury. Wheeler Yuta undisclosed injury, and Yuka Sasaki leg injury. Now, we do have a few people that are off as well that are
not injured.
Not technically injured. Hangnail Adam Page says he's out with family matter.
So he's probably watching Family Matters.
He's probably watching Family Matters. You love that Urkel. Dralistico visa issues. I can understand visa issues.
I can too.
You know, if you don't have a work visa to be in the United States, you're going to be deported.
Yeah, I can understand.
Kenny Omega diverticulitis, which is technically an injury when you sit and you think about it.
Which is not his fault.
Not his fault, but it is what it is. Penelope Ford personal. Ruby Soho, she's out on maternity leave because she's pregnant.
Yeah.
And Sammy Guevara was suspended.
Yes.
Because he was being a douchebag.
Being a douchebag with his panda bear ass, like he always does.
That's a lot of people to have off your roster.
Yeah, that's about but here's the thing, that's Tony Khan for you. He and see, that's the problem I have.
Mm-hmm.
And people say, man, AEW's on that rise. Well, if they're on that rise so fucking much, why do I see every week people get injured almost every fucking day, every fucking week on that show?
It's pretty much how it is.
Like if you go into AEW, and a lot of people say, man, there's a lot of WWE talent that's going to be jumping ship. Well, if that's the case, Finn Balor goes, I ain't doing it.
Because he re-signed, didn't he?
Yep.
We just also have news, too. We'll just go ahead and say it.
For example, Drew McIntyre did the same thing. Nope.
Drew McIntyre.
Re-signed.
There's Sheamus.
Yeah, Sheamus.
He re-signed recently.
Another one re-signed.
Which was Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins just re-signed.
Which we'll just go ahead and get that out of the way real quick. Yeah, he signed, he re-signed a contract.
Yep. So he ain't going nowhere.
So, Pops, what do you think about all these motherfuckers injured and fucking? Do you think they're just not wanting to work, or do you think they're
just really injured?
Well, I mean,
some of these are really injured.
Some are legit injuries, but like, work visas and fucking
medical leaves. I can understand.
Medical leaves, I can understand, but I don't know. I mean, when you're taking pictures on social media and you look like you're fine.
Yeah.
I kind of call bullshit.
Yeah, I kind of call bullshit.
And it shows that Tony Khan is wasting money.
Monet.
Yeah, Monet.
Well, let me see now. Well, it seems like to me now, just my opinion, of course, with all these people allegedly to be hurt, Tony Khan may have to go to Daddy and say, Daddy, I need more money to buy me some more
Oh
wrestling.
no! Oh no! I spent all my money.
I spent all my money.
But let's go into some
He,
more
he,
news.
he may have to go back for the rest of his inheritance.
Perhaps.
Let's go with some more news here. Ethan Page is no longer with AEW or Ring of Honor.
He sucked anyway.
Yeah, he did.
No, I'm just gonna be
yeah,
honest.
Who cares?
He sucked anyway.
Does anyone give a fuck about Ethan Page?
Pops.
Not a
And
big
leaving
ball.
Ring of Honor and AEW?
Not a big ball.
No, moving on. We got Triple H, commented on the Drew Gulak issue.
Because Drew Gulak, which we talked about on the last podcast,
how he got released.
How he got released.
Yeah.
So, Triple H commented,
Mm-hmm.
"We release talent all the time. It's a part of what we do. But Drew Gulak was not released. His contract was just not renewed."
Well,
but,
I guess so, but
but that's the same thing. Look, if you don't renew, I'm gonna put this
you
right
don't
here.
renew a contract. What does that mean you're released?
If you don't renew somebody's contract, if you're under contract, they're under contract under you, and you don't re-sign their contract, don't that mean we don't want you no more?
That's what I thought.
I mean, maybe I don't know anything about that right there kind of stuff, but I mean, if I'm under contract to somebody, and they say, well, we ain't gonna re-sign you, that right there means to me, hey, that's just the same as fucking pink slip to me.
But also more news on Drew Gulak.
Yeah, we got some more news on Drew Gulak. Now, see, I actually thought he was a decent wrestler.
He was.
But Pops, there's some stuff coming to light about Drew Gulak that we didn't know. And I'm not saying it was all, it's rumors. But there was also rumors of him in matches with other wrestlers. If they had an injury, he would purposely try to
shoot on them. To injure him more. Don't know if it's true, but it's a rumor.
Yeah, it's a rumor.
Rumors, okay. I'm going to put this rumors in Windows.
What do you think about that, though?
Well, if it's true, I think it's a dirty way to treat somebody. But I would, but then you don't know because you're not for sure because, there's rumors in the windows everywhere in any profession.
Yeah. It's just one of those things. It's just, it is a rumor. That's pretty shitty to do somebody.
If it's true.
To do to somebody.
Especially if someone's injured.
Yeah.
Because your first thing as a professional wrestler that they learn, don't hurt.
Yeah.
Somebody.
That's where wrestlers come in there and evidently, some people don't know this, but I'm going to explain anyway to you, those that don't. When a wrestler comes to somebody and says, "Can you work?" It's not asking you want to go to work. It's like, can you protect me and I'll protect you in the ring. That's what a work is.
Absolutely.
But ready for more wrestling news?
I mean, yeah.
All right. But like I said, if Drew Gulak did do that, it is kind of unprofessional. If a guy's trying to come back from an injury,
yeah,
and or he's wrestling through an injury, and you're basically trying to train him or whatever,
shoot on him.
Yeah, and you're doing shoot on him. That's kind of ridiculous if it's true. Drew Gulak is a good worker. I'll give him that.
Gabba
Gulak. No fly zone.
No fly
zone Gulak. As the real one will call him, Gabba Gulak. But let's go with some more news.
How you doing? Oh, did you know that Enzo was in OVW?
I know. I wish I could go.
I was like, hell yeah, I want to see Enzo, baby.
See the real one. WWE Backlash France.
Backlash 2024 was in France.
Yeah, the largest gate of any arena show in WWE history. But to be honest, it wasn't.
Yeah, that was that was a misleading title.
You know, it was the biggest crowd in France.
In France.
WWE's done in France, I bet.
Yes.
And the attendance wasn't too bad. 11,628.
Whoa, Tommy. That's pretty low.
That's pretty low, huh? Well, it's France.
Well, no. You got to realize. AEW sold out Wembley Stadium.
That was one. Yeah. What about it?
82,000 people packed the fucking fucking Wembley Stadium to watch fucking AEW. That ain't shit.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. France don't get a lot of wrestling, just like old England don't get a lot of wrestling.
Actually, France doesn't really get a lot of
wrestling in general.
At least in the UK, there is somewhat of a wrestling scene in UK.
Yeah. Like they got indies. And
they got indies,
local and all that.
In
France don't have any of that.
France doesn't really have indie wrestling.
So I could see why they're happy and uproaring
And I will say this: do you know how cool it was? Jey Uso's
entrance with Jey Uso.
Yeah.
I thought that was probably the best Jey Uso entrance I've ever fucking seen.
Yeah, he comes out there, you know.
And did you see the crowd that got the goddamn lights in the air? Like, it looked like a goddamn concert.
Like, you would sit there and think that would look like Wembley Stadium.
Yeah.
Doing that.
Yeah.
82,000.
Yeah.
But there was only like
11,826. Yeah. His entrance looked fucking amazing.
Mm-hmm. It looked awesome. It really did.
Like, that was probably the greatest entrance of this time.
Did they have their flashlights on their phones?
Yes, they did. And they were doing the Oos thing with the flashlights. It looked good.
It looked cool. It looked
really interesting. It looked really badass. I'll say that.
That's
probably the best Jey Uso entrance I've ever seen.
What do you think about Backlash 2024 being pretty much being one of the largest gates in France
for the WWE?
No surprise to me. I mean, you know, if people's not, you know, getting, you know, the wrestling, you know, there, you know, we all know that, you know. Of course, it's going to be a packed house, just like the AEW did in Wembley. But just like anything else, you know, and WWE knows this. You cannot go to the well too many times.
Absolutely. Unlike Tony Khan, who's going to learn this year.
Yep.
In 2024, it isn't going to pay off your dividends, pal.
Yeah. Let's go with some more wrestling news.
Because in 2023, he announced that they're going to be returning in Wembley in 2024.
And they're not going to get the same. I'm sorry, they're not.
And they're not going to get the same audience that they did before.
Yes, they're clearly not.
They are going to get the same or less.
Yes.
A lot less.
Here's what's going to happen, you know, and I don't care if anybody believes it or not, but it is true. You're a company, and you keep on going back to places. Sooner or later, they go, oh, wrestling's coming again. Oh, wow. Okay.
I can miss this one.
But more wrestling news.
Jerry
Lawler is no longer with WWE as the company quietly declined to renew his contract.
So technically released.
But here's the thing.
Yeah, released.
So here's the thing about Jerry Lawler.
Well, we should also mention that this is his WWE contract.
Yeah.
Jerry Lawler is
still on a Legends deal.
He is still on a Legends contract.
So he still gets money.
Which means they still
have to pay him.
They still have to pay him for like royalties, video games, action figures, stuff like that.
So he's on a Legends deal, but here's the thing. I can understand on Jerry Lawler.
Go ahead, Bob. You gonna say something?
So it really doesn't matter if they release you, if you got a Legends contract with them, because you still get paid no matter what.
I mean, let's just be honest though. He's been in bad health in the last.
Yeah, didn't he have a stroke this year? or last year.
Last year.
Yeah.
Last year he ended up having a stroke.
And so he can't. You could tell Jerry can't do the stuff he used to. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mhm.
that's why he wasn't on WrestleMania or anything like that.
Also, that's another reason why when we found out that Jerry Lawler was coming to our town, we made sure that we were one of the first in line.
That's
Exactly.
right. But Jerry Lawler, he's still going to get his money on the Legends deal. But
Yep.
here's the, I can understand. I can understand why WWE didn't want to renew his contract.
He's worked for the company for 30 years.
30 years.
Pops, how you feel about that?
Great. 30 years. Well, he's been 30 years in the wrestling. So hell, it's time to take it easy for a while. You're still going to get your money. I'd go home to Memphis and I just relax.
But yeah,
like just him being in bad health and stuff.
he needs to relax.
Like he's been in wrestling for over 50 years.
Yeah.
Lawler started in what, Pops, the early 70s or
early 70s.
Early 70s.
Let me say, I think he started in the late 60s, all through now.
Like he literally had a match, I think, in 2022.
Yeah.
I believe. So, Lawler's been in this business for a long time, man. Actually, just to be safe, we should mention that Lawler's 74.
Yes.
And let's go ahead real quick and we'll see when his debut was. Pops, you were right. 1970.
Yeah.
He debuted as a wrestler in 1970.
Yep.
But we should mention that Pops also remembers him doing some of the stuff for because he was like a disc jockey and he worked with like local promoters in the early days and would do.
And most people don't know that he was an artist too. He drew pictures of wrestlers.
And let's see, we go to the last here. Yeah. He suffered a stroke in 2023 in February.
Yeah.
He also suffered a stroke in 2018 as well.
Yep.
I think
he has a lot of health problems.
There's a lot of health problems, and I think he should be taking it fucking easy.
Yeah. Go home, take your money, and relax for what you got.
You should
enjoy your restaurants. You may know he's got Jerry Lawler's restaurants.
Yeah, he's got Jerry Lawler's restaurant right there in Memphis.
All that. He's gonna make money still.
Oh yeah.
But
hey Pops, why don't you give us the classic line from the newspaper that you said?
Yeah. Come on, go ahead. Come on, Velvet.
Come on, give it to us.
He's king of wrestling, man.
There you go.
He's king of wrestling, man. Pop said.
Yeah. Pops was actually interviewed by a guy
on the local newspaper.
Yeah, for our local newspaper. Sitting there in line, and he goes, why'd you come to see Jerry Lawler? He's the king of wrestling, Thomas said. All right, Pop.
Listen, I just say
you were excited to see Lawler.
I was there in the Louisville Gardens when I seen his strap go down for the first time in person.
But you ready for some more news here?
Let's let it roll.
Let it roll.
I'll let you read this one.
Okay. Now, according to now, you never know exactly what some of these AEW stars are making, the AEW wrestlers, because it's a private company.
Yeah.
It's not a public company like WWE. It's a private company. Um, so you can't really get a hold of a lot of their books and their what they're spending on people. You can kind of make a guess on what they're spending on people.
Well, right now it seems like to me like they're spending too much.
Well, let's get into this real quick. Literally, pops. You may not know who she is, but she is a Japanese wrestler by the name of Riho.
Who was brought in from
I've heard of her name.
You
I've heard of her name.
heard of
Who
her
was
name?
brought in by Kenny Omega.
Who's
Yeah,
brought in by
yeah,
Kenny
yeah.
Omega.
That's what I heard. He brought her in.
And
It's like I said before. Come on over here. It's all French wrestling. I want to bring my friend over here.
she was on a TV show called Asashi's Pikara in Japan, I believe is how you pronounce that. Well, right now she's having visa issues coming to America.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can understand.
Which happens.
Yeah.
That's a normal thing. Everybody knows if you work in a different country, you have to come here, but you also have to be on a work visa.
Yeah.
Or else you are going to be deported back.
Yes.
To Japan or Mexico or wherever you came from. Now,
I have nothing against Japanese wrestlers. I have nothing against Mexican wrestlers. Some of those Japanese wrestlers and Mexican wrestlers are some of the best in the business.
And
well, this ain't one of them.
I don't really think she's that good of a wrestler, to be honest with you.
I didn't say her specifically.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, I don't really think she's that good of a wrestler. And then on top of that, she's very small, very frail looking woman.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that negatively. I'm just being honest here.
Yeah, the truth.
The
truth?
Yeah, the truth.
Which I'm going to get into seriously after we're done with all these news.
And just like
Benoit was small, but he had power on his side and talent.
She doesn't look like she could whip anybody.
Yeah.
Well, what's she doing there?
She looks like a Japanese schoolgirl, and I'm not just like saying that just to say that.
She?
She just does.
Well, also what they said was she.
No, she looks like one of them. What's that place in Japan? She looks like one of them girl singers.
Like pop singers?
Yes.
J-pop singers.
Yeah, J-pop singers from Japan.
Oh, what is she doing? What is she doing there?
She wants to be a wrestler, I guess. But she's not that damn good.
No.
And none of the shit she does is believable.
Yep.
And I don't see I
don't see the value.
She was the first
AEW Women's Champion.
Yeah, the first AEW Women's Champion. She won it the first time in 2019.
And the belt was bigger than she was.
The belt was bigger than she was. And Tony Khan or Kenny Omega or the Young Bucks, whoever, has some kind of hard on for her, right? And what they did was this TV show in Japan was talking to her about, why she hasn't returned. She said she has some work visa issues, and she revealed what she's making in AEW.
Yep.
Or what she made in 2023 in AEW. Pops, can you take a guess on what she made in 2023? Now, I will tell you this, Pops. In 2023, Riho wrestled 10 times. That's it.
10 times.
10 matches. How much do you think she got paid?
Oh, damn.
If literally 10 matches. If you wrestled every week, she didn't even wrestle for 2 weeks.
Nope.
$1,000.
Yeah.
She revealed that she made 60 million yen. Now, we should mention that yen, if you equal it into U.S. currency, 60 million yen is equal to $400,000.
She made $400,000 for 10 matches.
For 10 matches.
He's an idiot. He pays her that much money. No one, this motherfucker. He's an idiot. He's gonna go broke. Let's just say that way.
In just 10 matches.
In 10
No
matches,
way. No way. No motherfucking way would I pay somebody that. No way.
In 10 matches, she's almost made $500,000.
Yes. She has stolen from OTK. And guess what? The doofus don't understand it.
She stole from old buddy.
And here's the thing. The goddamn doofus don't understand. Oh, is 400,000 okay, Yeah.
Well. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm going to say this right here. Either that motherfucker's getting some of that, or he's a crazy fuck for giving that much money away.
But yeah, she made $400,000 in 2023 with just wrestling 10 fucking matches. And you see, this is why AEW is WCW.
I think it's worse than WCW.
It is worse than WCW. Actually, you want to tell me how bad WCW was?
He's paying.
And Tony Khan wants to say how bad WCW was. Hell, brother, you're 10 times worse.
He's
10 times worse.
He's paying fucking people for only wrestling 10 times. Well, how much does he? How much does that motherfucker pay the old bucks?
Oh, sure.
Too much, apparently.
I don't know. Why don't you ask him in his parking spot? Fucking idiots. I'm going to talk about them in a little bit later too. All right. Let's get into some more wrestling news. WWE WrestleMania. It's official.
It's fever, man.
It's official. WrestleMania 41 is going to be in Las Vegas, Nevada.
At the Allegiant
Stadium.
Yeah.
That's probably where the Oakland Raiders play. Well, formerly Oakland Raiders.
The Raiders no
more. No, it's the Las Vegas Raiders.
That's right.
I figured they were probably going to go to Las Vegas anyway. I think the only time WrestleMania went to Las Vegas was WrestleMania 9. It's been a while.
Caesar's Palace.
Yeah, that's been a while.
Yeah.
So, what do you think of them WrestleMania 41 going to Las Vegas?
Yeah, I'm not shocked by that.
I'm not either, because one, it actually fits, because one, it's a tourist attraction.
It's a tourist attraction for sure. Vegas is already a tourist attraction as it is.
Now, when you get people going for WrestleMania too, on top of other tourists, I think WWE.
You're gonna see them flock.
Yeah, I think WWE is going to make bank on this.
And this is April 19th and 20th of 2025. Pops, what do you think about WrestleMania going Vegas?
No big surprise to me. You know, that's just what it is there. It's for recreation there.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You got the gambling casinos. You got everything there. That's where people go.
Absolutely.
Are you ready for some more news?
Okay.
All right, we got some Adam Copeland news.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Rail Copeland over here. He talked about on the Chris Van Vliet show.
Okay.
Actually, I'm starting to like Chris Van Vliet a little bit, even though he's so-so.
Meh.
He's meh.
He's meh.
He's meh. He ain't the worst YouTuber I've ever seen.
Nah, but he's meh.
Well, there's a lot of mess.
Meh.
But Edge talked about how close he was for joining AEW in 2019.
I wish you would have.
He said he was so close. He was so close to joining AEW in 2019. Well, that's great, Adam. What do you want? A cookie? Huh? Huh? You want a macaroon? You fucking putz. Fuck you, Adam. I'm sorry. I've lost respect for him.
Oh, there's a lot of people I lost respect for.
He's one of them. You want to tell you why? Because you could tell. You could tell. He's just in it for the money. I see it in
I can't.
And by the way, he ain't doing nothing that really impresses me. You know why? He's doing the same shit I've seen he done in WWE. Oh, the shit he done with Brody, with the fucking fat ass Brody Lee or whoever the fuck got Brody King, whatever the fuck his goddamn stupid name is. You know, him going through a fucking table, well, big deal. You did that with Mick Foley at WrestleMania 22. Don't impress me.
Light on fire.
But Mick Foley was a bigger star. Brody King will never be a star. He's just fat.
Fat with tattoos.
Yeah, fat with tattoos. Biker Jim.
What else did Adam say?
Edge goes like this. He goes, I felt like I've done everything that I was going to do with WWE. I've worked the people I wanted to work with, 95% anyway. It really just felt like they were in a direction and I was in a direction and we were kind of going separate ways. Well, here's the thing. I'm agree with Edge on that. Because you did do everything in WWE. I'll give you that.
Listen, I enjoyed his Royal Rumble return.
I enjoyed the Royal Rumble return, and I enjoyed his feud with Randy Orton.
And his feud with Randy Orton.
That's about it for me.
After that,
I was tired of seeing him.
I'm like,
I'm starting to get tired of Edge.
Why is he back for?
Well, one, why is he back? And two, I started to get tired of seeing Edge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Pops, what do you think about that?
Well, let's just go with his WWE run. He did everything that he set out to do in the business in WWE. And here it is as far as I'm not like other people. Other people. I don't hate somebody. That I used to like just because they went to another company. I don't do that. I don't go on the internet threaten him, threaten his family, shit like that. That's just stupidity on their opinion. But I will say this: he is in AEW for one reason. I call it AEW myself. Fuck him. Because for one reason, he's there to make money like anybody else is. And let me tell you something. When you and I don't blame him. He's in his 50s now, motherfucker. If you ain't gonna use me and still pay me, fuck yeah, I'll stay here.
But it's just. I'm telling you, like, I'm sorry. People's like, man, Edge had a second coming in his career here in AEW. People are saying that.
No.
People are saying he's had a second coming in his career. You gotta watch Boots Mine over here.
You gotta watch the show, bro.
I ain't got time to
watch the show, bro.
I watched your Blase Digi DVDs. I don't want to watch your fucking horrible fucking show.
Edge reached his fucking peak in WWE. That's where he reached his peak.
Hang on, Maroon. Your show is fucking trash.
What you're watching now, as bad as I hate to say it, what you're watching of Adam Copeland now is the has-been part. That's all you got there is the has-been guy.
Hey, people say Christian is great. Well, here's the thing. They've always been great, okay? All they're doing is doing what they usually do. It's the same shit I've seen before. It's just them being older.
Whoever grovels for the money.
Yeah.
Just like Jake Roberts says.
Yeah, how appropriate.
Yeah.
How appropriate. It's the people that grovel for the money.
But let's go to another shit.
And listen, this isn't anything towards them personally.
No.
They're gonna make money. Okay.
They are there to do a job and their money. Okay.
They're gonna make fucking money. They're gonna work and make the money.
Okay.
I said they're gonna work to just make the fucking money, just like any fucking normal fucking human being would. All right.
Exactly. And
But
like,
you gotta watch the show, bro.
but for them to say that Edge is having a resurgence and Christian
Yeah.
R2, it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, people say, "Oh man, they're having a resurgence.
No,
They're
no
resurrecting their
fucking way.
careers."
Mm-mm.
They're early in 50s. Well, no, early 50s, I should say. Guys, they are almost at retirement age for a professional wrestler. You'll be lucky to get 5 years out of them.
Yep.
And if that, and I'm just being fucking, and I'm just being truthful.
Which
about
there's
that.
nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with that. But you can't make these guys fucking
Young.
your cornerstone of your
No, you
wrestling.
can't.
Wrestling is built on young talent. It's just the way it fucking is.
And you see, see what Adam Copeland done. He didn't knock WWE like Tony Khan wants him to do. He told them, yeah, I done everything there was. They was going one way, I was going another. He didn't knock them.
Yeah, just like somebody asked Christian at some kind of Comic-Con or whatever,
Yeah.
don't you think it's going to ruin your Hall of Fame? He goes, I don't give a fuck about a Hall of Fame.
No,
That's what Christian said.
he don't give a shit.
Hall of Fame's a fake anyway, too, guys.
Yeah,
I'm not sure you guys know
He's
that
like
either.
me. Don't give a fuck. Congratulations. That's about it.
Yeah.
But let's go with another dipshit.
Oh, Lord.
Good old Jacksonville Dixie's got something to say here.
Oh, Jacksonville Dixie, huh?
Yeah.
AKA what?
AKA Tony Kong.
Kong. Kong.
Here goes Tony Cone. Here he comes.
Tony Kong.
Oh,
Well,
Tony
look at him.
Dawn. Okay.
Cone, look at him. But he's got something to say, old dipshit over here. Tony Khan has to come and say some shit. Here we go. You want to hear what the doofus said? Here we go. AEW, we have what I believe is the most exciting matches.
Oh, my God.
And we have great stories happening. We are a challenging brand. We're fighting against the establishment.
The evil. What do you say on that fucking show? The evil Juggernaut.
Juggernaut.
The evil
Well, I
Juggernaut.
fight Juggernauts every day on GTA 5. What do you think of that, Tony? Fucking jock sniffer. I bet you sniff fucking everyone's fucking jock strap. I bet you do.
The evil E.
Sniff it right in your goddamn face! I fucking hate your guts. That's what
The evil E, as they say.
We built a huge fan base in pretty quick time. People love the fast-paced, exciting action. And the interviews.
And the used car bats.
And the shit-stained chairs. Ain't that right, Tony?
The shit stained chairs.
And they
Yeah.
also love the body odor. Ain't that right? You're used to the smell of it.
What?
I heard that somebody wants to go to a Dynamite or a
Yeah,
Rampage.
well, get ready to pack some goddamn clothespins.
What is he? A cartoon character? Now I remember watching a cartoon character.
Who he's saying this against right here? We're firing it up against the establishment.
The establishment. And what is he? Evil.
You see,
Go against the evil E.
the disease.
The disease E.
That's what they call it.
I know they do.
Like WWE is a fucking disease. Well, do you ever tell you what's a disease? Watching your fucking horrible show. Now that's a fucking disease.
With a lot of the has-beens.
With a lot of has-beens.
Then guess what? We're part of the disease E at some point, guys.
Hey, you're either got. Here's the thing on your roster, Tony. I'm gonna say it right here because it's the truth, and the truth hurts. So be it. You got has-beens, never wases, or wannabes. That's all you got.
Yeah.
Has-beens, never wases, or wannabes.
Very rarely does anybody on your roster not fit in those categories, and that's sad.
Yeah. But he's got some more to say here. This
Oh.
Q-tip. Yeah. Let me clean the ears out with his fucking hair. Our biggest strength is the quality of our athletes. I'm going to sound just like a commercial for this deal. and the charisma of our biggest stars.
Who's that?
And
Yeah,
some
who is
of the
that?
biggest names in wrestling are here in AEW.
For big,
What
big.
stars do they have except the
There is a
WWE
reason,
stars?
there is a reason why free agents want to come to AEW. This is where the best wrestle.
Now they come there for money.
So are you saying Facefuck Man's going there for money too? You know Facefuck Man.
Like Tony Khan.
Yeah, you seen him. Let me grab the nerve. I swear, like he just never shuts the fuck up.
Well,
And that's the problem.
here's the thing.
People ask why, and people always tell me,
What show was this on? This was on Cincy 360.
yeah, probably someone that gets
Okay.
1,000 views like someone else does. I remember you were on a podcast, Tony. You were on a subscribing count that only had 1,000 subs.
Yeah.
Wow, is the reason you went there because they agree with everything you said?
We talked about, I believe it was on the last podcast, I think, or the podcast before. But we talked about Tony Khan said some words about something, right? And we were referencing the podcast he was on. Pops, get this. This podcast has a YouTube channel, right?
Yeah.
Where they posted it. Pops, this podcast channel has like 1,600 subscribers. We're almost at 3,000.
Well, you know why he was.
And guess what? They started around the same time we did.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, you see, you see.
How they get an interview with Tony Khan is
because
because
they agree with everything he says.
we're going to say everything nice about AEW, Tony.
Yeah.
Oh, but Aaron
Yeah.
and Wally put you in
That's it. That's what you call in lame terms kissing the ring.
But here's the thing. Oh, Aaron and Whitey put you in your place, and yet, what did you? I don't want to talk about that. No, can't talk about that, brother. No, can't talk about that. Let me fix the Q-tip.
I gotta go piss.
I got. Well,
You remember that?
yeah. You gotta go take a piss, Tony. Well, that's great. I didn't know you had a dick.
But okay, now stars did he say? Stars did he say?
Yeah.
Well,
And I love how he
the
says.
only stars that I know he's got is the stars he took from WWE.
I
Because
love how
there's
he
not
says.
a homegrown motherfucking wrestler that is there that is a star. Okay,
I love how he
get
says.
to your point.
I love how he says. Why big agents want to come to AEW? The only free agents you get, Tony, is the leftovers WWE gets rid of. I'm being honest.
That's
Now, if you want to call them free agents, yeah. I mean, if you want to call them that, that's fine.
If you say we're the best wrestle, huh?
oh god, I hate that tagline.
I've never seen any wrestling in your goddamn promotion.
You didn't watch the show, bro.
Because I don't want to watch the show. Bro. Okay?
Bro.
Fuck AEW and fuck the fans.
Well,
Okay? They agree. Here's the thing. The AEW fans will agree they're in fucking denial.
Okay.
They don't see what they see. They just go by, well, I love it. It's an alternative.
I've got this right here problem. I've got this right here problem right here. If you want me to watch your product, give me something to watch.
You don't give me
give me something that I want to know why. Show me why I should root for this guy.
Hey,
show me why I should hate this guy.
Hey,
you want to know why you can't? Because you don't do promos. That's why you put two guys in wrestling that nobody even fucking knows anything about.
Hey, AEW don't give me nothing to be invested in. They don't. Here's something I'm not invested in.
To me, when I see it, and believe me, I do watch your snippets. Let me tell you.
Oh, you're not allowed to watch snippets. That's illegal.
Oh, who gives a shit? Fuck them.
Old man, you need to watch the show so you get all of it. You get all the content. You got to watch the show, bro.
Well, I do. I see two guys enter the rings that I know nothing about, and they don't talk about or nothing like that right there. Well, what's this? Give me a reason to watch your show. Give me a reason why I should cheer for this guy and hate this guy. Give me a reason.
Well, let's see if this gives you the reason.
Yeah, let's see if this gives you the fucking reason. On AEW Dynamite this week,
Oh Lord.
that probably didn't get a lot of views, like always. Probably 800, like they usually get. And of course, people are already defending if the views are down because they were watching NHL hockey.
Oh God.
Excuse after excuse after excuse. That's why I hate these people. I'm being honest. They come up with any fucking excuse.
Hockey is an excuse. Are you serious?
No, NHL hockey is an excuse.
You guys said basketball was the excuse.
Now you say hockey.
You guys said football is an excuse.
Yeah. Now you say NHL hockey playoffs.
Hockey,
What
really?
excuse are you going to come up next? Horseback ride next?
Volleyball?
Volleyball? Oh, baseball was on, pal.
Soccer? 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 How about volleyball? How about the Pee Wee League? You got to blame that too?
Oh man, the tennis game made it.
Oh,
You know, you're gonna come up with any fucking excuse. That's how stupid these people are. And any fucking Dynamite probably got 800.
All AEW is excuses.
Football and basketball can be somewhat of an excuse. They are a very popular sport. Hockey
is not really that popular.
Nah.
It's mid.
Unless you live in goddamn Michigan, I guess.
But or Canada.
Yeah, or Canada.
But here's the thing. AEW Dynamite, they announced that the Elite with Okada.
Yeah.
Okada Bushi, you know, the old Young Bucks.
Okada,
Cody, what the fuck his name is? Who cares? He's never he's Nikolai. He draws sense. He don't draw rain.
Yeah, making it rain.
Okada, the Young Bucks, and old Hyde hanging out down the street. Same old thing they did last week.
Oh Lord.
They're going to take on Team Elite. I guess these are the slubs that Tony Khan could choose from. Oh, let me hold my net, boss. He chose FTR. Okay, I can understand that. You know?
I'm sorry. Fuck them.
And Daniel Brian Danielson.
Fuck him too.
And guess who their third partner? You're thinking maybe it's going to be Claudio or someone in that stint, right? Guess who it is?
John Moxley?
It is the Whopper King himself, fucking Eddie Kingston.
Oh, good Lord.
So guess what? And the match is going to be an Arky in the arena match at Double or Nothing. Well, guess what? I don't care.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck this match. And here's the people think the Elite are so fucking good. Where? I don't see Okada as a threat. I don't see the Young Bucks as a threat. I don't see Jungle Jim Steele as a threat.
Pops.
Stu Perry, where the fuck his name is.
Pops.
Jack Perry, where the fuck his name is.
Pops, I want to know. If the Young Bucks came up to you,
would you feel threatened as a heel?
With Okada
and Jack Perry.
And Jack Perry, who looks like Hyde from that 70s show, if they walk up to you
as heels,
do you think that you would be afraid at all?
I'd laugh in their fucking face.
Like, here's the thing. The people think, oh man, Jack Perry's having a great heel run and all this. And I'm like this, okay? The Young Bucks, Okada, and Jack Perry are not believable as heels.
They're not.
I don't feel threatened as a heel. If I was a fucking fan, I'd be laughing at it. Because they don't look threatening. They look like a bunch of fucking marks that are in the goddamn building, sitting right there watching it.
Listen, I'm not a tall man. I'm taller than most people. I'm taller than Pops, and I'm taller than Tommy. And I'm taller than the average man. Like, literally, the average man is around 5'8", 5'9".
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm tall by any means, but I'm 6 foot, okay? I'm taller than Okada. I'm taller than fucking Jack Perry. I'm taller than both the Young Bucks. I don't feel threatened by them at all.
No,
I am bigger. I am bigger than all of them. And I'm pretty sure I'm damn stronger than all of them, too.
And see, they're no threat. You see, and they're saying, oh, man, they're a great faction. No, they're not. All they are 4 putzes. That's all they are. 4 guys that are fucking are fucking just taking up a fucking spot. They ain't no goddamn great fucking faction, okay? They're not goddamn believable as heels. They're not fucking Evolution. You know, oh, you want them to be something? Guess what? You want them to be a fucking, they're BWO. How you like that? You got Chris Jericho, you got Nova, you got Steven Richards, you got Blue Meanie, you could get goddamn old Six Man with the goddamn camera. There you go.
You know,
They're not believable.
Go ahead, Pops.
Tony Khan don't know. You see, he don't know how to even do how to promote a bad guy in wrestling. He don't know how to do that. But you want to know why? Because he's not a fucking promoter. He don't know anything about it.
Ooh, last week on Dynamite, what did you do? You were in a fucking blase minivan. Let's park at Tony Khan's parking place. Big fucking deal. Like, who cares? Like, who the fuck cares?
It's all made up shit, man. You know, to be a heel, you got to act like a heel.
I'm
To
not
be a heel, you got to cut a fucking good promo.
Pops, when you're a heel, you got to be like you could take care of yourself. Like, you know,
That's it.
If a man come out and attack them,
And you got to make people believe in that fucking arena that you can kick any motherfucker's ass except in that ring.
These baby faces ain't got shit on me, okay? I'm gonna beat them down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take them down.
Yeah. You got to talk. You see, that's the thing. You see, here's what Tony Khan here's what Tony Khan's missing like he's missing everything else. You talk people into the ring, into that arena. You talk them into that fucking arena, and you talk them. But you see, he don't because he don't know how to work it.
In 2024, Pops, a look makes you heel, just like this. Tommy, let's go on for the hug like Tony Khan and Jack Perry. The look.
And then what did Okada do? Kuni, get well soon. Boing. Fuck you.
I hate these motherfuckers. I swear to God, I hate them.
Hey, fuck.
You know what I wish?
What's that?
I wish I had the money Tony Khan has.
I wouldn't have wasted on this. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't either. I'd be going out. I would be going out and getting me some good talent, people that can work, people that can cut promos. And let me tell you something. I got all those people to do that right there. Come on, Tony Khan. Let's you and me go head to head.
Bro, I know one thing. I bet you old checkered shirt wish he had his goddamn money back.
Oh no!
Where's my money?
Oh no! I spit on my money.
Oh no! No more checkered shirts.
Well, anyway,
let's go on the last thing here.
Fuck them. Let's go to the last thing.
Yeah, let's move on.
All right, now we're on some Ric Flair news,
which is the main event.
Yep. First, let's talk about.
We got two things from Rick.
Two things of our old Purple Nature Boy here.
Yeah, the Purple Nature Boy.
Shout out to Ric Flair there. We're gonna give you a shout out, all right, Rick. Don't you worry. And your energy drink sucks. How about that?
Would you like a drink?
No, we're gonna get into that. All right. Ric Flair said,
and this was on the Jackson podcast. Like, I even fucking know what that is.
Probably another 1,000 sub guy.
Go ahead, Tommy.
All right. I trained. I got in the best shape, and I had a heart attack during the match.
Oh Lord!
A lot of people didn't know. I didn't know myself until about 6 months ago. I went to get what called a calcium scan, which I never had before. The guy takes me in there and says, there's a piece of my heart. It's black. It's gone. The guy said, you've had a heart attack in the last 2 years. Have you passed out in the last 2 years? During my last match, I passed out 3 times. I thought it was because I was dehydrated.
I will give them credit. The Jackson podcast, they at least have fucking over 100,000 subscribers.
Yeah, good job, Jackson podcast. Ain't gonna knock you. You're actually pretty cool.
I mean, I don't give a shit about them, but
I don't give a fuck about anybody.
But at least,
big shout out to old Jackson podcast.
Yeah. At least
we'll give them a little bit of love.
A little bit
of love. Show me some love. Show me some love.
So Ric Flair said that he had a heart attack during his last match, huh?
I'm not surprised. And he said he was in in the best shape. I guess wearing a purple shirt makes you in good shape.
That Ric Flair last match was a sham.
It was a horrible, horrible show.
Horrible show, horrible sham, horrible match.
I felt sorry.
Fucking put on by Ric Flair, who's one of the biggest con men, along with his fucking badass son-in-law, who's Andrade, who's working for fucking AEW. So no back.
He made sure he wanted to leave. Hold on, you're not allowed. He made sure he wanted to pack up and leave. Can't blame Andrade for that.
Yeah, he went back to
the disease.
The disease. And then we got one of the biggest con men in wrestling.
Hey.
Fat ass.
Hey, how are you?
Who's I'm sorry, all of his podcasts suck ass.
Yep,
I'm sorry.
They do.
I don't listen to any of them. We're talking about fat ass Conrad Thompson.
Yep.
Fuck him.
Yep, fuck him.
He's a piece of shit. He's a con man.
Yep.
Conrad is a con man.
Yep.
That's
why his name's Con Man Thompson.
Yeah, Con Man Thompson. And they put on that fucking Ric Flair's last match, so Ric Flair can make some more fucking alimony payments.
Yep.
The old drunkard himself.
$10.
Ridiculous. The match was fucking horrible.
But here we go. We got some more Ric Flair news here.
Now, Pies, do you remember that? Did you see the clips from that show?
Do what now?
Did you see clips from the Ric Flair's last match, or you didn't see them?
Or you didn't want to see them? I think it was horrible, and everything like that right there. Man, he shouldn't have even been in the fucking ring, man. I'm going to say this right here.
He's claiming during the match that he had a heart attack.
Well, Ricky shouldn't be in the ring. You should have been in the ring in the first fucking place. Hell, it looked like you had one with Jeff fucking Davis beating you down the goddamn parking lot.
What the hell? Here's the thing. I can understand that wrestling's all you know. These guys here, I can understand wrestling is all you know. That's just like poor Mick Foley saying he won his last match.
Oh, Mick made sure he said, "No, forget that." He changed his mind.
Yeah. Mick actually changed his mind about having a last match. He goes, "Yeah, fuck this."
Did he? Well, I'm glad he did. He's showing some fucking sense.
I'm gonna give Mick a little bit of props. He still does the Mr. Psycho. He still does a little bit of wrestling, but he don't wrestle.
He doesn't wrestle a match.
He just does a little bit of a run in.
Hold on. Did you see Ric Flair run in for his pal Sting? Get that horrible fucking nut shot from the Young Bucks?
I don't know. Yeah, I seen that much. I seen them horrible chops.
You know?
Yeah.
But
the horrible chops to the corner? Yeah.
Ric Flair.
Ric Flair made the headlines.
Yeah, he made the headlines, all right.
Yes.
A video service, the Ric Flair incident at a restaurant in Florida.
Yes. We should mention that Ric Flair was at a restaurant in Florida. And this is what he said, okay? This is what he said on social media.
All right, now this is from the Not So Nature Boy.
Yes.
Has been Flair. Here he comes.
Has been Flair.
Oh, that's true.
What do you say, Tommy?
I spent $15,000 at Piesano Stonefire Pizza. Hey, shout out to Piesano's. I'm gonna go ahead and give him a plug.
Yeah, go give him a plug.
Is Piesano's? Piesano's Stone-Fired Pizza. Hey, if you're in, I think it's in Florida. If you're in Florida, go check them out.
Yeah, go. Yeah.
I'm giving Piesano's some Stone-Fired Pizza some love. That's right. Big shout out to him.
But this is what Ric Flair said.
I spent $15,000 at old Piesano's.
$1,500.
Yeah, well, sorry, $1,500 at this fucking place at Piesano's Stone-Fire Pizza. To be disrespected more than ever, have had in my entire life. Oh, after taking 20 pictures with customers and stuff, I was asked to leave because of an issue I had with the kitchen manager. Taking too long in the bathroom. What, you got reptile dysfunction, Rick? Urinary tract infection.
You taking that blue chew, you old bastard?
In the bathroom. I would highly recommend that anyone who wants to enjoy a relaxing time in Gainesville at a nice restaurant to never visit this place. Woo!
So this is in Gainesville, Florida.
Yeah. Hey, Piesano Stone Fire Pizza, I'm giving you a nice plug.
Now, the video surfaced, Pops, and you watched this video.
Yep.
I watched the video. Yeah.
Ric Flair was fucking drunk. He could say he wasn't. All he fucking wants to. You can tell in his fucking voice he was fucking hammered.
Mm-hmm.
In his fucking cloudy fucking suit that he always wears. Do you have any other suits, Rick? Is that the only fucking suit you got, Mr. Cloudy? Why, because you have a cloudy day?
He has to put it in a suit bag so he just carries it around.
Yep.
Yeah, it's time to let's put on the clown suit.
Am I having a cloudy day?
Yeah. But anyway, he was there arguing with this manager behind the fucking counter.
Yep.
And pretty much
He even said the kitchen manager were cutting you off.
well, hold on. He called the guy a dipshit.
Yeah, he called him a dipshit. He said he did cuss once, but he called him a dipshit
and a dickhead.
and a dickhead. And fuck you.
Yeah, and pretty much fuck you. And he said that
Oh, and he called him an Egyptian.
yeah, he goes
Ain't that racist?
he told the lady, the waitress there,
You can take $1,000.
$1,000.
Yeah, a $15,000 tip.
No, $1,000.
$1,000. What the fuck it is? Who cares? Fuck this old bastard. Okay.
Hold on. He said, "Let me talk here. You've been talking this entire time. Let me talk here. All right." He said to the waitress to give her $1,000 tip. Well, there's the reason why you don't have no money right there, Rick. Pops, what place do you go to and spend $1,000 for a tip?
No place. And by the way, if there was, I wouldn't be there.
Well, anyway, he told this lady about that, right? And he said that he doesn't have no problem with this person. He doesn't have no problem with her. But here comes this Egyptian. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that right off the cuff that that's racist.
I think it is.
But do you guys think calling somebody Egyptian is racist if the guy's actually Egyptian?
Yeah.
Pops,
Yes.
you could have said something. This guy.
You said fuck you or
I could have said, you know, it should have been racist. I could have said then you bring in this asshole.
Yeah, if you wanted to sit there and cuss at somebody. Well, Tommy and Pops, he proceeded to say, Ric Flair said, and then you guys were telling me to leave. The guy even said, I never told you to leave.
we said we were cutting you off.
I was cutting you off. And in almost any term of cutting you off, what does that actually mean?
That means no more drinks are going to be served to you.
You've been doing a little bit of boozing, have you?
Yeah.
Sucking on Grandpa's old cough medicine, right?
Yeah.
And you
That's exactly what it means.
And you had a little too many brewskis.
And here's the thing, you know, when you're in a bar, you know, or in any place that's drinking, and you get totally drunk. Now, sometimes they will ask you to leave, but if they don't ask you to leave, they will tell you, look, you can sit here, sober up, but I ain't serving you no more drinks. I'll serve you coffee, but that's it.
Which is literally what this guy said.
Yeah.
I'm cutting you off. I never told you to leave. And so Ric Flair proceeded to, say, well, you better be on social media. You better get on my social media because I'm going to trash this damn place. Yeah, fuck you. Right? And then called the guy a pussy.
Why don't you meet me outside? We can talk.
Yeah. He goes, why don't you meet me outside? We'll go outside.
Well,
right?
one goddamn patron got tired of hearing his goddamn mouth.
Yeah, there's two
He's
guys.
trying to enjoy his fucking meal here.
There was two guys sitting at
He's
the
trying
bar.
to enjoy a meal.
Yeah.
And the guy goes, listen, if he ain't going to go outside, I'll go meet you outside.
Yeah.
I'm tired of hearing your goddamn lip.
And Ric Flair goes,
What'd you say to me?
What'd you say? Excuse me?
What'd you say?
What'd you say to me?
I'm trying to enjoy my goddamn meal and you're interrupting it.
You old decrepit jack off.
You fucking cloudy suit wearing motherfucker. I'm trying to enjoy my goddamn fucking meal. And then also, he wooed in a blind girl.
Yeah.
Hollering a blind girl.
The guy, the manager, went on social media and was talking about the reason why this issue had is because Ric Flair was fucking drunk.
Yeah.
And he went up to a blind lady and wooed right in her fucking face.
Yeah. Like, she can't see you, Rick. She can't see the loose skin and old balls in front of her.
And this is why I don't have any respect for Ric Flair anymore. And some people on social media is giving this goof the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. Come on, he's old.
This.
Well, a senior citizen don't act like that. Let's drink some out.
This is not 1970, Ric Flair.
Now I'm starting.
You
say fucking 1980 anymore.
Let me just say this. I admired Ric Flair. He was a great wrestler, great guy to hold the title. That's why they put the title on, because they knew how great he was. But I'm going to say this right here to you, right here on this podcast right here. For Ric Flair, I used to respect you all the way up to here. You're down below my knees right now, motherfucker.
Like, all you do.
And pretty much what he did was he played victim on social media.
Play victim. Hey, Piesano's, I'll give you a shout out.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing what you needed to do.
Thank you for
establishment. Hold on. It's embarrassing in a restaurant. Someone acted like a putz.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell you something right now, Ric Flair. If I'd been there, I'd ask you to step outside.
Mm-hmm. It's fucking ridiculous. And plus, he said that he had family and friends there. Why didn't the family and friends fucking sit down? Rick, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, one a family member or your other 15 wives.
I've done that. I've done that several times with members of my family when they got drunk and delivered at a place where we had. I'd say, sit down, shut the fuck up.
It's fucking ridiculous.
It's embarrassing. And that's why I had no respect for Ric Flair, none.
Or if I'd been a family member of his, I'd told him it's time to go, Rick, right now. Get out the damn door, Rick. Let's go. It's time to wait.
Here's the thing that really made I felt sorry when his son passed. I felt sorry for him, and I sympathized with him. I felt sorry for him. I understood. But now, when he was about to go. By the way his body was going, had the health problems, was in a fucking hospital, and he got a new thing on life, a new kidney or whatever,
liver, I think,
a liver, whatever it was.
It was liver or kidney, and guess what? He's drinking.
He's back to doing what he used to do, back to doing what he did before. So guess what? That's why I don't care anymore.
What happens. It's fucking sad.
It's sad.
I don't
wish. It's so pathetic that a guy that was probably one of the biggest stars up there with Hogan.
Hogan's a piece of shit too.
Yeah, well, they're both old pieces of shit now. Two biggest stars of wrestling in time.
Like I said,
look at him now.
I put Ric Flair at one time on the highest pedestal I could put anybody on. I wish no ill things to the man.
No, I don't either.
But what you're doing, man, is destructive to your own self. That's what you're doing.
He's self-destructive.
You've built this aura around you, and you're totally destroying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's your own fault.
Yeah.
And you gotta realize, Rick,
you gotta grow up.
You're 75 fucking years old. It's time to fucking grow up.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna sit there and go drinking all the fucking time.
Yeah.
You're not gonna stay fucking drunk.
Hey, it's okay to have a drink every now and then.
Here's the thing. You have been told.
Oh, moderation.
You have been told by the late great Dusty Rhodes that I face the greatest world champion in this industry at one time, 7 times in a row, hour limit matches. And look what you're doing to yourself. Man, straighten your ass up, dude. Fly right.
Like hell. Fuck, the plane ride from hell was when he was like fucking 53 and he was still fucking drinking and fucking using his helicopter as a fucking dick and
starting
shit.
to believe everything Paul Roman says.
Yeah, Paul Roman said that, do I really want to go to parties and take off my clothes or something?
He goes, yeah, when he was saying about the 4 horses, He goes, you got Ric Flair out there, fucking pulling his pants down, drinking and all this, so I don't fit.
You see.
And guess what? Just like OC, Rick, at 75, you're still doing it, pal.
Yeah.
It's just like this right here. You see, you're right, Joe. He puts this aura around himself of being, kiss stealing, son of a gun, jet flying motherfucker. What's a prop? It's a prop. It was a prop, Ric Flair. It was a prop for you to get over.
There has to be a change from Ric Flair to Richard
Flair. Yeah. You got to put that guy
when you go
on the shelf.
Or wrestling, I can understand you being Ric Flair.
Yeah. You are. And like I said, you.
But drinking at a restaurant, come on, man.
The greatest world heavyweight champion there was.
But getting drunk at a restaurant, come on, man.
Causing a scene.
You got to put that Ric Flair. You got to put Ric Flair, the wheeling, dealing, kiss stealing, jet flying son of a gun on the fucking mantle. And set Richard Flair in a fucking chair and say, "This is who I am now, motherfuckers." That's what you got to do.
But there you guys go.
That's all the wrestling.
That's the wrestling news. We're going to quickly go through a little bit of questions.
A little bit of questions here. We're about running around time.
Yeah, we're a little on time. Reason being is we had some fucking technical difficulties.
Yeah, we would have had this done already if it went for old tech.
Yeah, this one here has been done, but unfortunately we have lousy fucking internet still yet.
T&Q Ponder, he says your thoughts on the Peacock prices going up. Well, first of all, we don't have the...
Well, here's the thing, T&Q Ponder. I'm going to go pay for it even if it was lowered.
Yeah.
But if the price is going up, I'm going to pay it to begin with. I'll wait until Netflix.
Yeah.
I'll wait till the Netflix.
Oh, did you also hear that that WWE signed a contract with USA?
Yeah, for them to stay on until 2024.
Till early 2025.
Yeah, until they get the Netflix going. Yep.
They WWE signed a fucking $25 million contract to stay on USA.
And that shows USA still wanted them.
Yeah, USA still wants them for sure. But network television over streaming. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest with you.
That's where it's going now.
It is. Pops, do you like the cock?
Thoughts on the cock being pricey up?
I don't care. The only cock I care about is my cock.
There you go. TAQ Potter's next question is: do you think Tony Khan will join the Elite like Eric Bischoff did? The NWO.
Well, here's the thing, TQ Potter.
He's on his way.
He's a punch like all the 4 of them, so he could. And here's the thing: I won't give a shit.
Is it a work, bro?
I won't give a shit, brah. Here's the thing: all they're going to do is just copy NWO, and that's what they are. They're an NWO. They're a BWO ripoff.
Pops, do you think he's going to join?
If he does, fuck it. I don't care.
Yeah. He's going to get his little piece of what he calls fame. And here's the thing, motherfucker. The Blue Meanie was better than you, okay? And that's saying something.
Well, I actually think he will join.
Just imagine how.
For this reason, do you know how much of a WCW mark?
Oh yeah, he'll do. I'm gonna be Eric Bischoff Jr.
I'm gonna be Eric Bischoff.
Well, can't be Garrett. Sorry.
He is
own
Gary.
the business.
Here's the thing. And you know what he's going to do? You know exactly what he's going to do? He's going to try to dress up like he's a fucking big wig and get out of the suit and be all like wearing a biker and all this shit like Eric Bischoff did. You know?
He's going to come down in the ring.
Oh, yeah, he's
on a
going to
bike.
try to be. He's going to. It's good to be a mark.
It's good to be a mark.
What he's going to do is he's going to portray himself as Eric Bischoff
with floppy hair,
surrounded by the NWO. That's going to be their persona.
You know what?
Because you want to know why? Because Tony Khan can't think of anything on his own. He has to steal from everybody else.
I agree.
You want to tell you how they resemble the NWO?
Well, how's that, Tom?
The NWO team. That's what they resemble. NWO team, baby.
Yeah. Jason Peck. Thoughts on Velveteen Dream, and do you think he ruined his own career? What do you think?
Well,
pretty much.
Pretty much, he ruined his own career. He was a great talent. I ain't gonna knock him for that. Great worker.
I did enjoy his run.
Yeah, I did enjoy his run, but I think he ruined it for himself.
And you guys heard the apology that he said too.
Oh
right?
yeah.
Which was was at least as a man. He came out and apologized.
Yeah, I'll give him that. As a man, he came out and apologized.
Yeah, he said that because I'm not sure if you knew, Paz, but he is gay and he was having affairs with a lot of men and a lot of people online and there's a lot of stuff that was going on there. And
I'll give him props for coming out.
Yeah, he said that this doesn't reflect on the WWE at all.
It was all on him.
It was all on him. He did the shit.
He fucked it up. He fucked his career up.
He fucked it up. That he wanted to thank the WWE for his time there. He wanted to thank Triple H and Shawn Michaels for giving him a chance to be there, and that he hopes maybe one day he can move past it and maybe come back if he can. But if he doesn't, it was all on him.
Yep.
So
at least he owned up to it. Say, I know I fucked up.
Pops, what do you think about that?
Well, at least he owned up to it, and let me just say that I don't care what you are. You're lesbian. I'm no homophobe. And when I was younger going to school, I had a gay friend and I had a lesbian friend, and those two were the best friends I ever had growing up.
Well, also another rumor was that he was also talking to underage boys as well.
Now that's where he fucked up.
Well, that's where like he said, that was all on him, and I'm glad he was a man enough to admit, hey, this right here had nothing to do with me and the wrestling. This was my fault. This is what I did. Had nothing to do with any kind of wrestling thing.
Jason Peck, what is your thoughts on Dave Brown? Do you think he was underrated? Dave Brown.
I like Dave Brown. He's definitely underrated. He worked hard at his announcing.
Yeah. Weatherman?
Yeah, Weatherman Dave.
Weatherman. If you guys don't know, he was a weatherman for Memphis on Channel 5, and he got to work with Lance Russell doing the ring announcing for the Memphis Wrestling.
And he was good. And he learned a lot from Lance Russell.
Old banana nose, huh?
I love Lance.
Put the cigarette out.
He didn't get fucked.
That's right. Pops, what do you think about?
There were pyramids.
Pops,
Dave Brown.
What do you think about Dave Brown?
Great. Did great at being a color commentator. him and Lance Russell would feed off of each other's, excitement and being there. Very, both of them were very well connected with each other.
Absolutely. Um, since they did an Iron Claw movie about the Von Erichs, would you like to see a movie about the Hearts?
Well, here's the thing: the Hearts have been already done a lot.
Yeah.
You know?
There were a lot more heart. Like, I mean, hell, they did the fucking.
There's a lot more of the Hearts than the Von Erichs.
Wrestle with Shadows.
Wrestle with Shadows. They did that Owen Hart
The
thing.
Owen Hart one.
They had the Heart and Soul.
Heart and Soul.
The Bret Hart documentary.
They did a lot of. They released a lot of like. WWE DVDs on the Hearts.
Yeah, I think that's been done too much.
Where when it came to the Von Erichs,
they weren't really that much on the Von Erichs.
There wasn't a ton.
They did the Triumph of Tragedy. They did the History of World Class from Big Vision. And that was about it.
That was really it.
And now the Iron Claw movie.
Yeah, so I mean, would it be fine to see a movie? I guess, but I don't think it's necessary.
I don't either because there's been so much on.
Pops, I assume you feel the same way about that.
I feel the same way, and I'm going to say this right here, but I don't know, I ain't seen the Iron Class movie, but we all know that being movies, they don't tell the real whole, really what the depth of it, really what really happens there.
Absolutely.
Because here's the thing, nobody except the ones that was there knows what happened.
Yeah. We're gonna answer just a few more questions and then we're gonna roll out of here, guys. Yeah. What do you think about WWE bringing back King of the Ring? I will say this: I've always hated King of the Ring. I was just never a real fan of King of the Ring. But Tommy, they actually made a new stipulation here.
Yeah, and actually it made it a little bit more.
And it made sense.
Now there's SmackDown Raw, but they the winner of this King of the Ring, I heard, supposedly going to get a title shot on their brand.
Which is the funny part is, I thought that should have been the fucking staple from the get go.
Yeah, like you get a future title shot.
Mm-hmm. I always thought that should have been from the get go.
Yeah, like because if you just get the cap and crown, it's kind of
Yeah.
But now I think they want to do, if whoever wins this King. Hey, speaking of that, before we go, there's something I want to mention.
Okay.
On Raw, the first round, that Ilya Dragunov and Ricochet match was fucking amazing. That was a great fucking match.
Yeah.
And also another great match on Raw was Sheamus versus Gunther. And people said Raw sucked. Well, that's okay, well and good. I enjoyed a little bit of Raw, but the two saving graces of Raw to me this week was those two matches.
Yeah. Pops, how do you feel about King of the Ring?
Well, I'm like you. All during the King of the rings and shit like that. Right here, all they got was a damn cape and a fucking hat and a damn wand. What the fuck good is that right there? I'd want my title shot.
The wand, the baton,
and I heard it's going to be
and the name Boss.
From the Boss.
And
I heard also it's going to happen for the Queen of the Ring too.
Okay.
The winner of that.
Which you thought that
future women's title
that's
shot on either show they're on.
Like that should have been something that they should have done back when they started the damn.
Yeah, they should have done that to begin with.
I'm not sure why
they should have done that right there when they first started the King of the Ring.
And then I think we got one last question from Jason Peck, and then we're going to answer one more question, and then we're going to get out of here.
Get up on out of here.
I watched the John Tenta Dark Side of the Ring. Do you think it was a shame that he didn't get more credit for his career? I think it's a shame he isn't in the Hall of Fame either. And you know how some of these wrestlers die and they don't get the recognition that they deserve.
Absolutely.
Me and Tommy both watched the John Tenta.
It was a good. It was a good episode.
was a good episode. Actually, a lot of the episodes from this season of Dark Side of the Ring was pretty damn good. I think there was only a couple that I missed just because I've been working on, I guess.
Yeah.
But I like John Tenta. I like Earthquake. Always have.
Yep.
Yep.
I even have Earthquake Hasbro.
Yeah,
Actually.
you do.
Yeah.
You got his partner Typhoon.
And I got Typhoon as well. He was also on the Dark Side of the
That's
Ring
right.
episode. But you know, this is the thing. Once he went to WCW,
They treat him like crap. Come on. He shows up as Avalanche. You know that's going to be a WWE. WWE ain't going to like that. Avalanche, Earthquake. You know?
can't be a natural disaster.
Yeah. And then they said, we're going to give you another gimmick. We're going to call you the Shark. Well, how the fuck is that going to get over? He had to dress like the Shark, put on the Shark fucking face paint.
Yeah.
But
And then he goes, you know what, fuck this. And then he's like, you know what, fuck this. Just call me John Tenta and I wear a blue singlet.
You see, that's what I'm talking about, guys. I've talked about this right here so many motherfucking times. People that gives you the gimmick, that gimmick can either make you or break you. And half the time it's broken a lot of wrestlers.
I mean, he left WCW, went back to WWF, and they put a mask on him so
No one could see who it was.
So nobody could see who it is, and they called him Golgan.
Well, to be honest, he was the only good worker in the oddities. Kurgan sucked. Giant Silva sucked. Only two good ones in that group was Luna and Golga.
It's really what ICP either.
Oh, hell no. Not with their clown, dork, the clown ass.
But definitely, I mean, and when everybody does think about John Tenta, they think of
Earthquake.
They think of Earthquake.
Yeah. Golga.
Or at least I do.
Too. You know, like I think of more of Earthquake. And by the way, he was a tough sumo wrestler too. By the way,
absolutely.
He was a badass. Ask that fucking horrible goddamn fucking Japanese wrestler try to fucking do some shit. Katal, motherfucker.
Katal.
Yeah, fuck you. You deserve to lose your fucking job.
Paz, anything else you want to add about that?
Yeah, I had nothing against the Earthquake. He was a good worker, and like I said, I do appreciate that he made his mark in wrestling because of all the drawbacks that he had with these stupid ass gimmicks they gave him.
Absolutely. All right, last question, and then we'll get out of here. Sports Talk with Austin 2022. 2002, not 2022. Sports Talk with Austin 2002. Thoughts on the Mr. Kennedy and Undertaker feud in 2006? I fucking love it.
I love that feud. That actually made Mr. Kennedy a main eventer, in my opinion.
Absolutely, yes. It did.
That feud, him and the Undertaker, that pushed him up to me. It should have been main event status. But of course, didn't happen.
No. Like, because at the feud, also at the same time, MVP was feud with Kane.
Yep.
And that was a pretty good feud too.
And him and Mr. Kennedy would always team up against Kane and the Undertaker.
I thought it was great. Their last ride match was
great,
fucking fantastic, especially when he put Undertaker in the
and he lifts up out of the casket.
Yeah,
Mr. Kennedy.
Yeah, it's like, huh?
and then my favorite was that great match they had at Survivor Series 06. That first blood match.
The first blood match was really good as well. I thought they put on hell of a matches.
Yeah, Mr. Kennedy and the Undertaker put on great matches in 2006.
And I thought, like you said, I
thought he should have been a main eventer. I thought that was going to propel him.
I thought that was going to propel Mr. Kennedy into the upper,
main event
scene. But for some odd reason, that just never did. Like, not only that, but I mean, he also feuded with Batista. He also feuded.
He beat all of these former world champions too.
Yes, and still really didn't get to that fucking status for some reason. I don't know why. But Paz, What do you think about the feud in 2006? Was
Great.
Undertaker?
Of course, our opinions don't mean shit anyway. But I think he should have been a main eventer.
Should have been.
Sports talk, bruh.
Sports talk, brah. Let's go ahead and end this sports talk because
Yeah, because I got some food to eat.
Tom has some food to eat, and I got to go to work.
And I ain't eating on the podcast like some other people.
Go ahead, get the bowl of cereal. Let's go ahead and sit it out here. We already know what you're going to eat. Anyway, I have to get ready for work, guys. So
yeah, he's got to go to work. He's got a job.
I gotta.
You know, so he don't have time to watch AEW every week. He's got to watch snippets of me. I got time, but I ain't watching.
But we hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share all their social media. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WrestlingRampage2. You can follow us on Twitter or X at WrestleRampage at the bottom. You guys see it scrolling. As well as you follow me and Tommy on Instagram. And guys, we are literally about 50 away.
Come on, we're almost there. You want this 3,000 subscriber giveaway?
You guys want this 3,000 subscriber giveaway? It's going to happen. We just need 50 people. 50. That's it. 50.
50 subscribers, and we gonna start.
Let's get this done. Let's get this going. Let's go.
Come on, you can do this.
Because we got the giveaway going on,
This
guys.
is probably the biggest giveaway we've ever done.
And I will link it down below, the 3,000 subscriber giveaway video. Literally, if you want to enter in that video,
Alone, just that video.
you got to click the link on that video, go to that video. If you want the N64 with the 3 wrestling games, you type in N64. If you want the PS2 with all the wrestling PS2 games, type in PS2 in your comment. And if you want the GameCube with the 3 wrestling games, you type in GameCube in your comment, put it in that video, because once we get 50 people to hit that damn subscribe button, 50 more at least, we're going to be doing that giveaway.
Yes.
And we're going to be giving
I
that shit
cannot
away.
believe this, guys. It's free.
Absolutely free. You don't have to pay a dime. Didn't draw a dime. A dime.
You don't have to do a damn thing. It will be shipped to your door.
But guys, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. So guys, hit that damn subscribe button, and we'll see you guys next time.
See you guys.